This is JMN News. Welcome and stay tuned for today's top stories. Planting trees means planting hope for future generations, says Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. Trees symbolize hope, and the ongoing tree planting efforts under the Green Legacy Initiative are an investment in the future of Ethiopia's children, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said today. The nationwide campaign to plant 800 million tree seedlings for the 2018 Ethiopian Future Year under the theme Planting Hope began early this morning. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed participated in the campaign by planting seedlings at the Artificial Intelligence University campus. Speaking at the event, he said, "We are covering Ethiopia with greenery and planting hope with the intention of leaving a better future for our children." He emphasized that the Green Legacy Initiative demonstrates how a united people can successfully build a prosperous nation. He added that Ethiopians have been planting trees every rainy season to make the country greener and achieve lasting environmental transformation. According to the Prime Minister, the initiative aims to realize the vision of a prosperous, developed, growing, and modern Ethiopia. He noted that such national ambitions can only be achieved by building a strong environmental foundation through the protection of soil, water, resources, and mountainous areas. He described the nationwide tree planting campaign as a direct investment in future generations, made possible through the unity and collective commitment of the Ethiopian people. Prime Minister Abiy also said Ethiopia's achievements in environmental conservation and green development have gained international recognition, with many countries seeking to learn from the country's experience. As a result of these achievements, Ethiopia has been selected to host the United Nations Climate Change Conference. He explained that the conference is expected to bring together between 80,000 and 100,000 delegates, including more than 100 heads of state and government. The Prime Minister noted that neither Ethiopia nor any other sub-Saharan African country has previously hosted an international conference of this magnitude. He said hosting the conference will provide Ethiopia with an opportunity to showcase its environmental achievements, share its experience with the world, and gain significant economic and diplomatic benefits. In preparation for COP32, Ethiopia will intensify construction, tree planting, and urban beautification projects through the year as proof of what a united people can accomplish. Prime Minister Abiy concluded by urging Ethiopians to continue working together to achieve the country's environmental conservation goals. Ethiopia demonstrates practical commitment to climate action through the Green Legacy Initiative, says Prosperity Party Vice President Adam Farah. Adam Farah, head of Democracy Building Coordination Center, Deputy Prime Minister and Vice President of the Prosperity Party, said Ethiopia has demonstrated its practical commitment to addressing climate change through the Green Legacy Initiative. The nationwide campaign to plant 800 million tree seedlings in a single day officially began early this morning with senior government officials, Prosperity Party leaders, and members of the public participating across the country. After taking part in the tree planting program, Adam Farah said the Green Legacy Initiative has become a practical example of Ethiopia's determination to combat climate change, restore degraded ecosystems, and improve people's livelihoods. He noted that the annual tree planting campaigns have generated significant environmental, economic, and social benefits since the initiative was launched. According to him, the program has greatly contributed to expanding forest cover, restoring degraded land, improving biodiversity, and strengthening Ethiopia's resilience to climate change. Adam said these achievements have been made possible through the active participation and collective commitment of the Ethiopian people. He stressed that the government will continue building on the initiative's success by applying the same spirit of unity and determination across all sectors of the economy to accelerate national development and improve citizens' well-being. The Green Legacy Initiative, launched by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed in 2019, has become one of Ethiopia's flagship environmental programs, aimed at combating climate change, restoring degraded land, and increasing forest cover. This year's campaign is being conducted under the theme Planting Hope. Since its launch, Ethiopia has planted more than 48 billion tree seedlings. During the current planting season, the country plans to plant an additional 8 billion seedlings to further strengthen environmental restoration and climate resilience. Hundreds flee fighting in Tigray and cross into Sudan. Hundreds of Ethiopians from the northern Tigray region have crossed into neighboring Sudan over the past 2 days, fleeing fighting near the border. According to Sudanese security and medical sources who spoke to AFP, the influx comes as Sudan itself continues to face an ongoing conflict between the Sudanese armed force and the rapid support forces. According to Sudanese security and medical sources who spoke to AFP, the influx comes as Sudan itself continues to face an ongoing conflict between the Sudanese armed forces and the rapid support forces Forces (RSF), which began in April 2023. A member of the Tigray People's Liberation Front (TPLF) said fighting involving heavy artillery and drones between Ethiopia government forces and Tigray fighters broke out in the western Tigray area of Shirerina near the Sudanese border early on Saturday and continued until late in the day. A Sudanese security source in the border town of Hamdayet said the new arrivals included injured fighters. A medical source at a border health center said the wounded received emergency treatment before being transferred to Al-Hashaba, around 15 kilometers inside Sudan, where thousands of people displaced during the 2020 to 2022 Tigray conflict are currently living. That brings us to the end of today's news. Thank you for your cooperation and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.